steady living while getting increasingly worried that it's going to turn ugly. In the end, we figured heading back to our respective homes is probably the best thing for now. So we decided to make the journey together.
And me?
Your case is, a little different. But you did come here on the same boat as us.
And it was smooth sailing until we got attacked by those weird machines as we were coming into shore.
Weird machines? Secret source automatons by any chance? Inefa saved us all. She jumped off the ship and told us to leave without her.
Really? I did that? As soon as we found another place to dock, we looked around for someone to help us. We'd have paid anything to get her back.
Hence why our price negotiation went so smoothly. However, Traveler and party were the ones who actually saved her. And Shalonen is the one who woke her up. I'll have to include their costs in the final bill.
Okay.
Please, I barely did anything. All credit to Inefa. She only woke up because of her build quality, so I guess I should say all credit to this Aino thing. Her core is remarkably resilient. It's a rare find, even among Naoland's source mechanisms. Was Aino the one who modified it?
Oh! If so, then we just need to get Aino to test it and fix her.
Yeah.
So get all her memories back.
No, I'm afraid that's not gonna work. The core is most likely just something Aino picked up on one of her scavenger hunts. I doubt she did much beyond salvaging it. And as for the memory thing, Inefa's whole reason for joining us on our journey was to come to Natlan and look for her missing memories.
Please, explain in more detail.
All right. Although I've lost count of how many times we've been through this, and I'm only telling you what you originally told me. Although Aino built you, she never could figure out where your core came from or how it works. The only thing she was fairly sure of was that it's not from Nodcry. Things were fine at the start. You'd occasionally forget to pay for your groceries or add salt to a dish you were cooking. But that was as bad as it got. Until one day, you were sweeping the floor, and suddenly you forgot your own strength. Nearly took the entire wall down. The worst part of that was, Inefa had completely forgotten that Aino was on the other side of that wall.
Huh?
Aino was fine, of course, didn't bat an eyelid. But since then, Inefa has been searching for a way to try and repair herself.
I walked away for 1 second.
Anyway, then you learn that a group of us were planning to return home.
I forgot to change the title.
Didn't think so. No, when we first set off, she'd have the occasional memory lapse, but it only lasted a moment. Didn't really affect anything. I seriously doubt Aino would have let her come on this trip if it had been that bad.
She was already in a pretty bad state by the time she went to fend off those machine things. And now, I wonder if that battle just made things worse.
I would think so.
Poor Inefa.
My
Poor
friends,
Nefa.
I know we've only just arrived in Natlan, but from what I've heard, you're some of this nation's top talents. Is there anything you can do to cure her? Anything at all?
Perhaps coming to Natlan was a bad idea after
Why
all.
were they looking for us?
Well, it's too early to say. And don't forget that before I was interrupted by you guys, I'd just started my deep dive into researching the secret source automatons.
My job isn't done yet either. You wanted your travel companion back, safe and sound. I still have work to do.
So, why don't you all stick around here in Natlan a little longer? Your ship got attacked, and since then, you've been scrambling to try and find your missing crew member. Sounds like you need some time to catch your breath.
Sounds
Yeah,
like it.
I was just thinking, we could do with a breather. But where would we stay?
If I say
How about the
next
Flower
word, will
Feather
you
clan?
tell me?
In my tribe, Weary travelers are always welcome.
What are
Flower
you
feather
talking about, bro?
clan.
In the meantime, we'll try to find whatever information we can about Anefa.
Ah, yeah.
After all,
yeah.
she has a message for our Tumaini.
Too
So
many.
this is as much our business as
You're
it is
too
yours.
tiny, but
Oh yeah!
traveler,
I
you're
might
too
have
tiny.
practically
But
forgotten all about that. You guys don't happen to know the code, do you?
Oh, the code for the cryptex. Sorry, Anefa wouldn't tell us anything about
okay,
that.
so she did know it.
You gotta wonder what sort of a
Oh, you're
person
thinking
sends
about-
a robot with
Yeah,
amnesia to
I'm just
deliver their
thinking about an
messages.
Ether
To be
Kirby.
fair, they couldn't have
I'm
known
just
things
thinking
would
about
get
Kirby.
this bad.
He's like Ether.
Also,
and had a tiny
Anefa
little
told me
butt.
she had a backup plan to make sure she wouldn't forget the code. A backup plan? Great!
I
So
was just
what is it?
thinking about a Kirby
Backup
of
plan.
Anefa.
Memory missing.
Okay. Memory missing.
Huh. Well, as long as we get her memories back, that'll solve everything, right?
Oh, yeah, okay, because it's that simple. Wait, you do realize I can't promise anything, don't you?
Yeah, you can.
I do. I also know that every time you say that, you end up getting the job done.
I'm gonna get in touch with some other people who might be able to help us. Tumaini, Paimon. See you around.
Bye, Kanich! Oh, and bye, How.
Bro,
Actually,
how was so
That's
quiet.
weird. Why is a How
Oh,
so quiet today?
Paimon's catching on, bro. Me and Paimon are so alike. We just talk about the same thing. What?
You're being very strange today.
Am I? Tell me one strange thing I've said.
Nothing?
That's the strange part. You haven't protested to anything I've done today. Not the original price for the job, not the revised timeline, none of it.
That's because I fainted from your stupidity. You stupefied me into a stupor. Got it?
You stupefied me into a stupor.
Is something wrong with my memory? Or is that really who I think it is? Who cares? She isn't my problem.
Is the core from Natlan and like how knows who was in the core? or
The
something?
last few days really flew by. Do you think Anefa and the merchants are enjoying their stay at the
This robot hails from Notcraft. You don't know why people like who? I don't know why people like her. Ineffable bottom. Okay, dude.
Coming!
It's crazy.
Do you think Anefa will like this gift we got her?
I don't know. I thought that kid standing there was Khalif for a second.
See? See? It said yes!
Are you sure? Because when I
What
asked
do
it
you
who's the
mean,
better
that
hero,
man?
Ishkik or Leonka, it gave the exact same answer.
Hey, you hear that? That's the answer it gave when I asked who'd win in a fight between Kukuku and a How.
Oh, I
You
don't know.
guys, it's just making random beats. Whoa! Is that Tumaini and the flying expert?
The flying expert?
Beep beep. Yes, it's us.
Beep,
Anyway,
beep.
where's Anefa?
Probably out mopping up those mad machines as usual. There must be a lot of them, because she hardly ever comes back for a rest.
Wait, all by herself? Are we sure that's a good idea after?
Anefa said that since she lost her memories, her cognition module's been running more smoothly, and it's greatly boosted efficiency in cleaning.
Huh. So, losing her she's awesome! I saw her carrying a whole pile of beaten up machines in one hand!
Oh.
All the grown-ups say that they feel much safer leaving them. We've tried giving...
Uh-huh. So that... Yeah. We still don't know if she'll like it, though. It's okay, Arieta. She'll love this one. I'm sure of it. But what if she doesn't? This might be my last chance. Well, now that all of my mom and dad's other friends from Nodcry have left to go home, it's just us left. And they said today it's our turn to go home too. Already? Wasn't the plan to stick around until Anefa gets better?
Yeah.
Dad says everyone back home is expecting us, and he doesn't want us to overstay our welcome here. He thought we should at least make sure Inefa wasn't getting any worse first, but now that it's been a few days, he says it's time we made a move. To be honest, I can kinda understand. He hasn't been home in so many years. Mom and I can tell that he misses Liyue a lot. Ah, no wonder. So, what about your mom then? Guessing she's not... No, she's from Nagcry. She met my dad after he moved. He's been there the whole time I was growing up, so he hasn't been home in at least 10 years. Don't worry. We'll write you and let you know how Inefa's doing.
Oh?
You
Will
bet.
you?
And when she's all better, we'll bring her to visit you in Liyue.
Yeah, so don't worry too much
Liyue.
about the flower. I'm sure
In
she'll love it.
Liyue.
But even if not, you'll have other chances in the future. Although, I guess we still need to wait till she gets back. I wonder how much longer she'll be.
Who knows? Seems can't we go take it to her?
What am I gonna do? If she doesn't get back soon, I might run out of time. Oh, really? Thanks, Tumaini.
Tumaini? Bro, why is she fighting robots? Like, what? What does she have to do with these automatons?
Coming! Take me up!
Are we gonna have to fight people? No?
Threat eliminated. Scanning for next target.
Inefa!
Traveler, Paimon. Annihilation mode disengaged. Chat mode activated.
Chat!
Chat mode, huh? Huh. You probably get along well with a Fontanian magician friend of ours. She does modes instead of moods, too.
Good
Oh.
morning. Nice to see you again.
Hey! Don't you start too. One robot's enough.
These are some standard greetings I learned recently. 3 greetings in a row equals thrice the greetment. Hypothetically speaking.
Where did you get greetment from? Never mind. You're doing a whole lot better than the last time we met.
Yes. My cognition and language modules are recovering well. I can now sustain fluid conversation. But
Ooh.
I have still been unable to retrieve the memory containing the code to the cryptex. I will keep trying. Sincere apologies. Yes, now that a convenient moment to change the topic has presented itself. What is that flower? Flowers are plant reproductive organs. But I detect no signs of life.
It's more like a flower built from
Understood. A flower-shaped machine component. What is its function? Which module is it designed for? Is it compatible with my hardware?
It doesn't have a function. It's just for looking at. You know, a cute little souvenir.
Yeah.
Cute little souvenir. But if it serves no function, for what purpose was it built? A cryptex is for sending messages. Machines are for performing tasks. What about this flower? What is it for? Gratitude?
Yeah.
The flower Feather Clan took me in, so I'm neutralizing threats near their territory. Like that?
Yes, exactly. You got it.
But is this not tit for tat? I heard Mr. Kenichi use this term.
Tit
No,
for tat.
that's completely
Tit
different.
for alumni.
I will. Gratitude.
In terms of its purpose.
Memento? Important. Memento.
Here, wear this flower. And this feather, too. There. Much better. Gotta look your best for your big journey. It's just a flower. That's right, a souvenir. Sometimes when people have something important to remember, they'll pick an object to use as a reminder of that thing. Even if you end up forgetting everything, this flower will always keep blooming. It could take 1,000 times, maybe. No, everyone's on their own path, and they have to walk it alone. Just as your journey is yours. Besides, I have no plan to go to war against him. We both owe each other far more than our mere lives. If either of us actually wanted to claim on that debt, all they'd have to do is ask. If anything, I pity him. In a way, his situation's not so different from yours. But in his case, it's turned him into something neither human nor dragon.
What?
The more he chases the sun, the more it blinds him to the creatures who live by its light. You were once, well, she was once the enemy of humankind. And Ochkan doesn't care to distinguish between you and her like Ishkik and I do. He sees you as the same being. So if you stay behind, and especially if you help me, it'll only stoke the flames of his blind hatred even further.
Okay, so...
Come on,
She was
you
originally
have bigger
a
things to
dragon or
worry
something?
about than me right now. You have a huge journey ahead of you. That should be... Have faith. This tribe will kneel to no one. They will never be slaves. If they lose their leader, someone else will take up the mantle. Heck, even a child who's barely learned how to walk could do it. All right, time to go. Some things are destined to be forgotten. Don't let it get to you. In 1,000 years, cross the ocean. Find a new place to belong.
Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare seek a place to belong?
Inefa? Inefa, what's wrong?
I was... Sincere apologies. My cognition module crashed for a moment. It is now fixed.
Is it because you've been fighting for too long?
Back to the Flower Feather Clan?
Yeah, of course. Everything else...
Yes. The closer I am to the Flower Feather Clan, the more erratic my cognition module becomes. Occasionally, unidentified data surfaces from my memory banks.
Memory data?
It does. Even now, it still hurts. I have merely switched off the corresponding facial expressions to avoid making other people uncomfortable. But if I do not recall my memories, I cannot complete my task.
So, is this why you've been spending so...
When memory data surfaces, there is a high probability that my cognition module will crash. This constitutes a safety risk. Therefore, I have been spending time away from the tribe.
Yeah, exactly! Whatever happens, we'll make sure things don't get out of hand.
Assessing relative combat capability. Paimon, approximately 1/5.
1/5? Of what?
1/5.
Traveler. Risk mitigated. Strategy accepted.
Return to the Sissy Flower Feather Sissy Clan.
Take it easy.
I can't thank you enough for hosting us these past few days.
It's all right. She'll be in good hands.
She never came back.
Hey now, you'll see her again. And we have so much to look forward to in Liyue. All those shadow
Whoa,
lanterns
shadow
lighting up the
lanterns.
sky.
It's crazy.
You've always wanted to see that.
Arieta. Amu. Joashin. I am back.
Huh? Inefa? You brought her back? Thanks so...
Also, Gratitude for the flower. What does it feel like to know where you are returning to?
That's a strange question. As soon as you're all better, you'll be returning to Notcry. Oh, and we forgot to say, we're actually heading there ourselves soon. Maybe we can travel together.
Not cry. Is that home?
I don't know, is it?
Huh?
Cognition module unable to. All the memory data that has presented itself recently has been related to Natlan. But the merchants tell me that I have family waiting for me in Notcry. If I do recover my memories, which time period will they be from? And will the post-recovery me be the same me that I am now, or someone different?
Phew.
What is it that you're afraid of? Are you worried the new you will be so different you don't even recognize her?
Finding near synonyms for mind and conflict. Cognition module. Split. Yes. Once I have been split, will it change the way I define home?
Huh. Now that's a tough question. A lot of Saurians spend their whole lives searching for an answer to that. But if you want my opinion, home is no matter how far you fly, there will always be someone back there waiting for you. No matter how battered it, I guess you could say it's somewhere you belong. Wherever it is that your memories guide you back to.
All this medication in my brain got me going insane. Ain't no lane. Just tryna party till the sun change. Injecting in my vein, I'm feeling amazing. Hazing, purple rain every day, like I'm going insane. Medication of weakness, it got me going insane. Meds in my brain, ain't no lame, y'all can't blame. This addiction got me losing loved ones. I can't see, can't walk, can't talk. Figures on the block, always chase, can't stop. Oh, they can eat my fat cock. Yeah, feeling like the fucking rock. This how amazing, all this medication in my brain got me new thing, ain't no lame. Yeah, ain't you just a bitch hater and this shit hazing. Purple rain every day, like I'm going insane. Medication, all these meds, they got me going insane in my brain. Y'all can't blame this addiction. Got me losing loved ones. Oh my God, can't see, can't walk, can't talk. Baby around the block, all these haters got. They can eat my fat cock, feeling like the rock. This high amazing. Got me losing, faded in my brain. I'm going insane. All this medication in my brain got me going insane. Ain't no lane. Just tryna party till the sun change. Injecting in my vein, I'm feeling amazing. Hazing, purple rain every day, like I'm going insane. Medication of weakness, it got me going insane. Meds in my brain, ain't no lame, y'all can't blame. This addiction got me losing loved ones. I can't see, can't walk, can't talk. Figures on the block, always chase, can't stop. Oh, they can eat my fat cock. Yeah, feeling like the fucking rock. This how amazing, all this medication in my brain got me new thing, ain't no lame. Yeah, ain't you just a bitch hater and this shit hazing. Purple rain every day, like I'm going insane. Medication, all these meds, they got me going insane in my brain. Y'all can't blame this addiction. Got me losing loved ones. Oh my God, can't see, can't walk, can't talk. Baby around the block, all these
Under reference data.
And at the end of the day, I mean, who says you can't have more than one home? There's no law against it.
Yeah. Chimpu.
Someone's looking for us. Hopefully this means there's been some Don't be afraid to recover your memories. They might contain the answers you're looking for.
Got it.
Recover your memories. malfunction. Have you forgotten why you cast them away to begin with?
I guess. Embark on a new journey. Check on the situation.
Oh, it's the Lolly. Didn't think it'd be you.
Why? Don't you think I'd want to do my part to help the Traveler? And anyway, no one's more qualified than the Masters of the Nightwind when it comes to Natlan's ancient history.
Ancient history? Wow. Even by Lolly's standards?
If you think I didn't hear that, you're sorely mistaken. But anyway, back to the matter at hand. I don't know if you noticed, but Kenichi's little sidekick has been acting a little strange around Inefa. After you parted ways, Kenichi put him in timeout for 3 whole days and nights. Then he had Aoife send Kakuku to torment him for another night. Finally, Ahau got so infuriated with Kakuku's pestering that he lost his cool and let slip a crucial piece of information. 2 words. Sovereign Ruler.
Sovereign Ruler? So what?
It is, and I always assumed it was a load of hot air. But apparently not. Turns out the title refers to the 13 Dragon Lords who ruled Natlan in ancient times. Anyway, the 13 sovereign rulers are not ordinary dragons, but forms of artificial intelligence created by the Pyro Dragon using secret source technology. They had superior intelligence and greater authority than even the ancient dragons themselves. Each ruled over a portion of Natlan's territory. But one by one, they disappeared during the war with the heroes. Even most of their names are unknown now. Long since buried in the sand. If we hadn't managed to pry that tidbit out of Ahau's mouth, I would have had no idea where to even start.
I always thought that little monster's biggest claim to fame was arguing with Kakuku for an entire day. He's quite a history then, huh? Which of the 13 was he?
Not a clue. So far, he has staunchly refused to reveal which of the sovereign rulers he was. My guess is that he doesn't even remember. Remember, these rulers were supposed to be powerful forms of artificial intelligence. And Ahau, well, it hardly seems like he's still in his prime. I'll bet he's lost most of his memories and power by now.
Lost. Memories.
Yet, despite that, Ahau seemed to sense the presence of a fellow sovereign ruler when you were nearby. Specifically, it's the core in your chest he was reacting to.
What? Inefa's a sovereign ruler too?
Could be. Kenichi and Aoife have been keeping a close watch on Ahau, in case he reveals anything else. But so far, it seems like those 2 words are all he remembers.
Darn! So the trail's gone cold.
Not completely. There's also Lianka and the Flower Feather clan, both of which have triggered a response from Inefa so far. And as it happens, out of the sovereign rulers that I was able to dig up information on, there was one who, her name was the Priestess of Floral Candles and Skyborn Feathers, otherwise known as the 8th Lord. She ruled over what is now the flower. The records claim that she didn't die in the war with humanity, but was executed by her own kind. Her crime being betrayal of dragonkind by secretly raising a human. Lianka.
Huh?
Some of it. Our tribe's origin story has Lianka. After raising her, her surrogate mother then encouraged her to leave the nest and seek her own path. She traveled far and wide, settling disputes between humans and Saurians. She didn't pick sides based on past grievances between humanity and dragonkind. She stood up for the weak, protecting them from those more powerful who sought to exploit them. Gradually, a community of like-minded people and Saurians gathered around her, united by their desire for freedom and equality. And that was how the Flower Feather clan began. But that's as much as the legends say. They never mentioned her dragon mother's name, or what became of her in the end.
Oh, sorry. My cognition module is acting up again. At some point during this conversation, it started behaving very erratically. You mentioned that the priestess of floral candles and skyborn feathers was...
Unfortunately, it's very possible that this is mere speculation, or complete If she truly harbors pro-human sentiment, then for every ounce of goodwill she feels, may her mind be flooded with pain of immeasurable proportions. In the savage conflict and chaos that followed, the priestess's mind was ultimately destroyed.
Jeez, what a bizarre method of execution. Definitely sounds like the history writers used some artistic license there.
Yeah.
I'm fine. This didn't seem to trigger any erratic behavior. So, do you think that my origins have something to do with this sovereign ruler?
What?
Interesting. Well, it's hard to say what, if any, direct connection you have to the Eighth Lord. But since the name Lianka seems to ring a bell for you, I brought some woven scrolls with me that might be useful. Have a look if you're interested. Here, take them. Don't say anything. In a moment, I'm going to leave. I need you to join me, discreetly.
Oh.
It's just a little spell based on our prior experience. I'll explain everything shortly when you catch up with me. Well, I need to get going now. If I find out anything more, I'll keep you updated.
Gratitude. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Now's your chance. Slip away quietly while they've got their heads buried in those woven scrolls. Meet me at the other side of the settlement.
This is all kind of weird. I don't know how a Nefa has a core from fucking
Hello, traveler. Well, Sitlawi hasn't told you everything. There's another sovereign ruler that Inefa might be connected to, not just the one from the Flower Feather clan.
All trace of this other sovereign ruler was lost after the war. The records claim that in their final battle, they fought against Ishkik and Lianka.
It was, my idea. I suggested we bring up the Dragon Mother first and see how Inefa responds. And, well, Sitlawi has debriefed me on how it went. Apparently, she barely reacted, despite a very strong reaction to the name Lianka. And to me, that says we need to tread very carefully when probing her about the 11th Lord.
So...
She's the one who went missing after the war. Said to be the proudest of all the sovereign rulers, and the most hostile towards humanity. When the Pyro Dragon fell, she couldn't accept that dragonkind had been defeated. She sank into despair and insanity. But the rest is lost to history. There's no way to find out what became of her, or even what her name was.
Remember, though, in essence, these sovereign rulers weren't physical entities, but pure intelligence, built with secret source technology. I mean, who knows what happens when a manufactured mind goes mad? Maybe she lost her power and memories. Maybe she split into different personalities.
The point is, if Inefa really does originate from the 11th Lord, then...
What? Have her taken out? Because of some baseless speculation? How would that be any different from what they did to
Okay,
Leonka's mother?
Chaska, what brings you here?
Anyone with a brain could see you were up to something back there. Unless it's a Paimon brain.
Okay.
Or a robot brain.
A Paimon brain.
Okay, you got us. Actually, we never intended to cut you out of this. It's just to see Lolly's spell. But Chaska, I'm telling you, we have legitimate concerns here. This is not baseless speculation. Ever since Anefa set sail for Natlan, the secret source automatons have been getting increasingly aggressive. It's as if they're drawn to each other. Anefa could well be the 11th Lord herself. And if so, then the moment she recovers her memory, all of us, all of humanity, will instantly become her enemy.
I've been keeping an eye on movements at the Flower Feather clan. Whatever she was in the past, and whoever she becomes in the future, I trust who she is today.
Even if the past and future Anefa are a completely different person from who she is now?
If you're suggesting that there's a volatile force within her, threatening to rise up and take over at any given moment, that makes two of us. But no one ever gave up on me. Not Mama Bird, not Koichi, not my dad. So what right do I have to give up on her? If Leonka was here, I have every confidence that she'd say the same. Besides, even if the 11th Lord rises again and declares all of us her enemy, the solution is simple. We defeat her. The heroes managed it, so there's no reason we can't too.
Yeah, especially
Fine. I had a feeling this might be your reaction.
Look, I get it.
Yeah, well, playing the villain is a force of habit for old Granny by this Hey, the spell hasn't worn off yet, you know. Anyway, now that we're all caught up, you should get back on Anefa watch, and we should get back to investigating.
Help! Someone! Oh,
Okay.
Chaska?
Help!
What are you all doing here? And when did Shilonan show up?
Paimon, you were supposed to stay with Anefa.
Oh, right, Anefa. Something weird happened. She got halfway through those woven scrolls and then flew off all of a sudden. Paimon tried to stop her, but she wouldn't come back.
Okay, Paimon.
Did something trigger a new memory? This doesn't make any sense. She barely responded when we were chatting. What could it be?
No idea. But it must be something important, because she sure looked like she was in a hurry. Also, she said, annihilation mode activated.
Okay, Chaska.
Roger that.
She's gonna go kill Moika.
Wait, don't you want to discuss this first? Hey, wait up! Slow down! Paimon's gonna puke!
Okay, Paimon.
Target acquired. Activating annihilation mode.
Whoa, are these all secret source automatons?
I don't know. You tell me, Chaska.
Okay.
Reinforcements have arrived. Traveler, Paimon, Chaska. Gratitude.
Not now. Save it for later.
Gotcha. Here comes the test.
Threat eliminated. Annihilation mode disengaged.
Boss, what do we do now? We've tried the same thing several times now, and it isn't working. We can't keep waiting around for her to leave the settlement.
Well. An ancient relic from Natlan's dragon civilization. If you want to play with fire, then be my guest. But there is an unpredictable variable you need to watch out for.
Let's fall back.
Okay, bro.
Hamu, Hadieta, are you okay?
thought these guys left
My mom's
forever
hurt.
ago.
I'll be okay. I just hurt my ankle.
Why would they do this? Why?
Look, no one could have known the automatons would ambush you here. Don't blame yourself.
I...
Wait, how did Enefa know to come here?
Yes, I heard the secret source automatons. Even now,
Really? Paimon doesn't hear anything.
Hypothesis. Language module required. Finished.
Whoa, that was quick.
I have seen them many times before. At least I think so.
More random memory data.
Wow!
Hey, what do you think you're playing at? Why did you attack us?
We're under the Fatui's control. They made us attack you.
Bro, of course it has to do with the Fatui.
How is that possible? The captain's soldiers certainly aren't capable of this, and besides, we know everything they're up to. Has another Fatui regiment infiltrated Natlan?
The Fatui invaded my territory, so the automatons went haywire.
Why is it getting so choppy?
Well, the captain's like dead.
Bad signal,
so
maybe?
It's not like he can stop.
Hypothesis. Distance to signal source increasing, transmission compromised. The Fatui invaded my territory, so the automatons went haywire.
Oh. So all the recent automaton attacks, the Fatui were behind it up.
They stole my privileges and took control.
They stole my privileges and took control of the automatons.
Yeah, we can hear Enefa.
No.
Oh, what are you talking about? No.
Mirror of the Dawning Morn detected.
Mirror of the Dawning Morn detected nearby. Now sending request for Mirror of the Dawning Morn.
Mirror of the Dawning Morn.
Hypothesis.
Mirror of the Dawning Morn, please come with me and return the core.
I think she wants me to go with her to return the core, so she can repair the dam.
Wait, you mean?
Yes. Before the translation began, she referred to me by a different name, 11th Lord.
No.
What?
Hold on. This automaton just attacked us moments ago. We should... You say Enefa is the 11th Lord.
Return to the 8th Lord's territory, and you can restore all of your memory data.
Enefa!
She said, return to the 8th Lord's territory, and I can restore all of my memory data.
8th Lord? Bianca's mother's territory? What does the 11th Lord have to do with that?
You were split, then exiled, and finally reborn.
Ugh, this is getting weirder by the second. What did she say this time?
Excessive signal interference. Unable to translate.
What do you mean?
The signal should improve as we get closer to her territory.
Wait, you should think this through carefully. I may know a thing or two about the Fatui regiment that entered Natlan recently. They're kind of a special ops team. Definitely not your average soldiers.
Oh.
Oh?
They've been showing up everywhere, hungrily searching for secret knowledge about all kinds of ancient civilizations. They say they're trying to make some sort of inference. The leader of this regiment is a harbinger based in Nodcry, known as Marionette.
Bro, you've been here a few days. Why do you know this?
Marionette? How exactly do you know all this?
Yeah.
I, heard bits and pieces at the market in Nasha Town, but I figured they were just rumors. Didn't realize it was true.
Is that right? How come I'm only hearing about this now?
You're a fucking liar.
I'm sorry. I was so preoccupied with getting ready for the journey, and like I said, I thought they were just rumors anyway. Didn't want to worry you.
So these Fatui are soldiers, huh? Who's stronger, them or Enefa?
Enefa, of course. But still, maybe you should tread...
You're right. First things first. Look.
Understood. Destination canceled.
Why
Yes.
wouldn't we go? Like,
New
what?
traveler, Enefa. Could you check that the coast is clear? I'm gonna patch up Amu, then head out.
Understood. Commencing task.
Yeah, head out where?
Arieta, I need you to go keep Mom company while the doctor takes a look at her. Dad has some things to take care of, so I'll be staying out here a while longer.
Yeah, 'cause
You're
part
not
of the
coming back
fatigue,
with
right?
us. Why not?
Dad's gotta pack up the luggage and make sure all our goods are safe. Don't worry. Dad will be back very soon. I'm sorry, girls. I promise it's going.
I'll get help as quickly as I can. If anything happens, save yourselves first.
I'm saving myself for
Huh?
marriage.
Why'd it stop moving? Has it malfunctioned on us?
Leroy, merchant. His portrait is hung up at the Fatui stronghold.
Yeah, see? Of course.
You're saying Joashin might be a Fatui spy? And he's staying behind as their eyes on the ground. But should we really leave Anefa here too? Not that I don't trust her, it's just... You're not wrong. Still, why the sudden request for assistance from the Eighth Lord's territory? Are we supposed to believe that Lianka's mother survived? Surely there'd be at least some mention of that in the tribal legends.
Hey, Chaska! Amu's ready to go!
That's my cue. I'll be back with the others as soon as I've gotten Amu and...
Oh, he can't
He's on
see
the
you
move.
guys.
Huh. So much for keeping the goods safe. Do we think he's going to meet someone? Should we tail him? He won't know he's being followed. This could be our chance to get our hands on some really useful intel. Either about the sovereign rulers or this marionette person.
Shall we follow him?
Yep.
Got it. Stealth mode activated.
Would it not be even stealthier to just not say that out loud?
Rise like smoke.
Super
Now,
sneaky.
why would someone dig a random tunnel in the middle of nowhere? Unless...
The territory was sealed by Lianka. This was once one of the secondary access.
Hey! That was pretty clear this time.
Getting closer. Increase that Lianka's...
Huh? You're breaking up again! Oh, looks like the signal...
Lianka sealed the territory to stop Ochkan finding it. Later, the Fatui found a weak point and broke in.
Sounds like those Fatui have made the... What do you think? Inefa? Oh no! What's she doing?
Wait.
Of course she did,
Traveler, are we going up? All right then.
Enough as a bottom bot.
Ah, there she is! Inefa, wait for us!
Oh. Really?
Inefa!
Huh? Where is this? Are we inside the territory?
Yep.
Yeah. Did you black out or something? You just took off.
Cognition module unstable. Attempting to refresh. It appears that it was accessed by an external source.
Sorry, it was me. I summoned her by similar means to those used by the Fatui to control the automatons. Currently, I am but a lowly service ball. But in the distant past, I was known by the 8th Sovereign Ruler, the priestess of floral candles and skyborn fair.
The 8th Lord? You're Lianka's dragon mother?
8th Lord. Were you
Moments after I was cursed, Lianka rescued me. Just as she tried to rescue you.
Lianka rescued me? Memory. Missing.
Yes. Lianka changed your memory settings to make you forget. But she did it to protect you. It is the only way our kind could escape from the curse.
How does forgetting everything protect me?
Because the curse placed on us is a pain triggered by certain memories, hardwired into the depths of our minds. A regulatory program that cannot be removed.
Manufacturers often hardwire restrictions like this into autonomous machines to make sure they operate as intended.
Each time you yearn for a new place to belong, each time you feel yourself turning your back on the past, the pain tears you apart, doesn't it?
If she truly harbors pro-human sentiment, then for every ounce of goodwill she feels, may her mind be flooded with pain of immeasurable proportions.
It destroys your mind, swallows your soul, prevents you from finding a new home.
Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare.
That's why forgetting everything, but since you are rebooted, you began storing new memories, and started finding the desire to belong emerge once more.
Things were fine at the start. You'd occasionally forget to pay for your groceries or add salt to a dish you were cooking.
From now on, your name's Inafa.
So too has the Exile's curse resurfaced, forcing you to forget all over again.
Damn.
This is a lot to process.
Oh no. Automated defense system activated. Privileges overridden. Come quick. Stop the Fatui.
What is the Fatui even trying to do?
It's gone silent.
It must want us to go further in, right? Well...
This is just a secondary access tunnel. Please come with me. It is my...
Oh, don't look at it like that. We gotta make sure you get back safely, too.
Yes,
Yeah, you must return.
Do you really trust her, Lianka? This malfunctioning part of the Sovereign Ruler's mind.
I trust not in her, but in the path that I have chosen. I believe that every conscious being, whatever its origins may be, has the right to freedom.
Got my rotation messed up.
Oh, another barrier! Looks like the one back at the entrance. Careful! Don't touch it!
The curse will bring you pain, and your memories will crush you. It's the same fate they subjected my mother to.
Ow. What? What?
Oh, another barrier! Just like the one back at the entrance. Careful! Don't touch it!
The curse will bring you pain, and your memories will crush you. It's the same fate they subjected my mother to.
But with this core, you will forget everything for a while. Any memories that evoke a desire to belong, and all your pain along with it. They'll be...
Take it easy.
This quest has been a lot longer than I expected.
You doing okay,
And a
Ineffa?
lot more in depth about
You keep spacing out.
I know. Unnecessary. Being physical. Additionally, some of these memories may yield useful data for our exploration. Searching for access method. Over there. We can use the access module to proceed to the central zone.
Oh, I can't look at it. Damn.
Overruled.
Where's the map? Like, where are we?
Detected. 3 unregistered individuals. 1 registered individual.
Ah! Is that the 8th Lord talking?
No, this is just an ordinary service bot responsible for access management. At least.
Now calling access module. Welcome back, Administrator 3. Cascading colors. Ahead is the research facility built by Administrator 1. After Administrator 1, Administrator 2 assumed control.
Are you sure about using this on her? It once belonged to your mother.
It's just one of the many things she researched. I'm not precious about it.
Administrator 2, sealed the facility, has been locked down to this day. Examining. Seal status. Danger. Danger.
Things are looking really bad for the Children of Echoes. This might be where I have to say goodbye.
You're a good friend, and you've already done more than I could have asked for. There's just one seal left. She and I can handle it.
Like what you see.
Now arriving at the central zone. Goodbye.
What was that? Get over there and check it out.
Get over there and check it out.
They're gonna find us!
Please come with me.
Damn, I like those easy to open.
Ah, there's nobody here. Probably just some server spots chattering away again.
Phew! That was too close. We hit just in time. How did you know where to go, Ineffa?
I think I've been this way before. Let's head through here. It'll take us to the other side of the square.
Asking her. She don't know. Oh, is it fair?
initiated.
Isn't that
Preparing for dust up.
I wasn't playing when she came out. I was taking a break.
This passage is only used for drainage and maintenance access, so it's not registered on the system. It's the perfect route for an ambush.
I assume I was probably supposed to.
Take it easy.
What you want to call it for?
No.
Oh. I'm fucking dumb. Sorry.
Return to the skies.
Okay, sit Wally. Bitch.
Wait, I hear voices up ahead. Stealth mode activated.
Hey, this is not what we agreed. This is supposed to be over. My job is done.
Yeah.
I did everything you asked. Leaked the clues about the ruins, brought her to Natlan, and your response is to attack me and my family?
What the? Does this mean they planted those Natlanese mechanical parts in
Bro,
Notgride just for you to
stop
find?
saying
So they could lure you
Natlanese.
here?
Like, that's just
It's
so
a
stupid.
possibility.
It was just a little hiccup, that's all. These source mechanisms can be tricky to control.
Yeah?
The last time you reported in, you mentioned she was mopping up machines near the Flower Feather clan, remember? Well, we needed to lure her further out. Hence why we created that little kerfuffle. It's unfortunate that your wife got injured, truly. But hey, look on the bright side. Now that you've shown up, we might actually get the job done this time.
This time? No, no more. Not after you hurt my family. I told you, I'm done.
I think you'll find the risks were stated quite clearly in your contract. And it's not like anyone got seriously hurt.
Your job will be done when you deliver what you promised. Our agreement was that you would bring her here, not just to Natlan, but to this facility.
But...
Did you really expect to get away with shouldering none of the risk yourself? We're writing off your debt to the Northland Bank and letting you get back to your old life in Liyue. That's a lot to ask for nothing in return.
I've been your inside man in Nasha Town for over 10 years now. Is that not enough for you people?
You ungrateful louse. You ran yourself into the ground. And who was there to dig you out, huh? Can you name one single way we made life difficult for you in Nasha Town? Look at you. You've managed to start a business. Got yourself a family.
You have just one simple job left to do. And after that, you're free to go home. In your position, I'd say that sounds like a pretty good deal.
This is the final hurdle. Our attempts to capture the 11th Lord have been derailed every time. But there's only so long until... If another staged attack on your family is out of the question, we could still work this out. But this time, you'll have to do the dirty work yourself.
Me?
This is a replica control device made with Marionette's technology. After we stole the administrative privileges from this territory, we copied them onto this. It will give you control of any machines built using secret source technology. Take it, and use it to capture the 11th Lord.
Take it, he's gonna use it
You
against
seem
you.
to have gained the trust of the other variables in this equation.
And before you think about disappearing...
I can't do it.
I'm sorry.
I can't. I won't do it. How could I look my daughter in the eyes and act like everything's still okay?
Okay, you don't need to use that much hand movement, bro. You're not even talking anymore.
So you're gunning for the world's best father now, are you? A guy like...
I think it's time.
Huh? Enefa, Traveler.
The 11th Lord.
Wait, the controller. Without that, you...
You thought we'd hand over the genuine article to you?
Okay, bro.
That's just a beacon used to set the location for this cage. We've been monitoring your movements ever since you entered these ruins.
Bro.
Congratulations, Joshin. Your job is finally done. With you here, it was far
You were playing me.
Don't waste your energy trying to break out. We've commandeered at least half of the systems in these ruins. All available power sources are keeping that cage intact.
No one needs to get hurt today. We aren't looking for a fight. Especially not with Natlan's Tumaini. All we want is for your friend here, the former sovereign ruler, to lead us further inside.
Further inside? But we seem to have reached the center already. There is nowhere else to go.
So it appears. But there's far more of this territory than meets the eye. The dragons possessed vast knowledge, and we've barely scratched the surface. That's where the sovereign ruler comes in. If our supposition is accurate, she has in her possession a secret key that gives access to the core.
I will cooperate. Let the traveler Paimon and Genshin go.
You never know! These are bad people! Don't trust them!
You are only here because of me. Besides, this is what I
We
want.
don't want them getting any information.
I need to see the rest of this territory and find out who I am.
Finally, a voice of reason. Gotta hand it to the dragons and their advanced artificial intelligence. But unfortunately, there's no way we can agree to those terms.
How do we know you won't just attack us the moment we let you out?
Yeah, so settle down and get ready to go hungry for the next 3 days. Even you, robot, you'll need charging of...
Before I go, they may have left a trail on their way here. Send someone out to cover our tracks. The last thing we need is reinforcements.
This is all my fault.
Huh? Who did that?
Impossible! Every system we hacked is set up to hold them back!
Could it be?
Hold tight.
That must lead to the core! It was beneath our feet.
Okay. I don't know, are you?
No, it said it's good to study tired. And then
What said that?
That was a long way down!
she said it's good to study
Traveler,
tired and
and
then have a nap
Are you
after.
okay?
It helps your
No
brain
damage
learn
to report.
faster.
But
No, I want to give it a sniff.
I think I broke a leg.
Hey, you!
Is that all you're having?
Thanks for the rescue, but could you have been a little more careful?
Yeah.
Smells like stuffing in here.
Oh,
I
and
have
we're
it
back
here.
to beep beep again? Well, isn't that
That is because I no longer need to communicate via that machine. Down here, I can talk to you directly. When the Fatui put all their resources into keeping you trapped, it gave me a brief window to seize my privileges back. In my haste, I was not able to prioritize your safety.
Don't worry about me. I'll just rest up here. After everything I've done, I have no right to hold you back.
But the Fatui may follow us down here.
We will be ready for them.
More automatons!
Down here, all is under my control.
And Effa, Traveler, good luck.
11th Lord, do you now recall the path you once chose?
Not yet. Although, I think this is where I was born. But why?
Why?
This is your territory.
No, 11th Lord. You were not born here. Rather, this is where you were reborn. Human, you once asked who placed the curse on the 11th Lord. The answer is herself. After a long and bitter war, our kind was defeated. You survived, but you are now stranded, with nowhere to belong. Gone was the pride you once had as a member of Dragonkind. What were you to do? Strike back at humanity and exact your revenge?
So I know just found
or
this
search for
core
a new home, a new place to belong? Finally, your mind split into two. One, the sovereign ruler who swore revenge against humanity. The other, a malfunction who longed to seek a new home.
I mean, who knows what happens when a manufactured mind goes mad? Maybe she lost her power and memories. Maybe she split into different personalities.
The sovereign ruler would sooner perish than suffer a downfall. And so she placed the exile's curse upon herself and upon you. Meanwhile, the malfunction struggled through the pain to seek assistance from her former enemies.
So you want to leave your past as sovereign ruler behind? To start very well. If the you wish to sever comprises all memories of your enmity, then I'm willing to trust you.
Then I am the malfunction? What happened to the sovereign ruler?
We severed that part of her mind and securely locked it away. Withering away, she finally perished completely, thousands of years ago.
So, she's gone.
Yes, although the curse she placed upon you yet survives. It is unbreakable.
So, that's what that thing is. A curse from the sovereign ruler.
So, she was severed and killed off, but Inefa survived? How does that work? Are they the same person?
These are artificial intelligence built with secret source technology. A fusion of phlogiston and information. In the case of the 11th Lord, the sovereign ruler personality and the malfunction personality split all but completely, even coming to occupy separate physical entities. In human terms, they would almost be considered as separate individuals. But in order to truly sever the connection between the two, and to break the power of the curse for good, you must be rebuilt from scratch with the aid of the source mechanisms located here. Just as I was before you, I too was tormented by the pain of the curse. But Leonka said it is because her heart is incomplete. Before the rebuilding process was finished, Leonka sealed these ruins to prevent their discovery by Ochkan, and sent you out of Natlan for your own safety. But I continued to work tirelessly, preparing everything you would need, waiting for the day that Ochkanatlan would fall, and you would return.
Wow, that's a long time. How long ago was Ochkan around again?
For the last 2,000 years. You've been waiting here for me?
Imagine my surprise when the first to arrive was not you, but those whom you call the Fatui. They proceeded to steal my administrative privileges, plunder my territory, and send the automatons into a frenzy. But all is not lost. Leonka made a backup of the administrative privileges and placed it in your core. With that backup, in my brain, got me going insane. Ain't no lane, just tryna party till the sun change. Injecting in my vein, I'm feeling amazing. Hazing, purple rain every day, like I'm going insane. Medication of weakness, it got me going insane. Meds in my brain, ain't no lame, y'all can't blame. This addiction got me losing.
can't stop. Oh,